it's Jess. Welcome back to another edition of ASAP Science Book Club. So today we're sitting down with Greg and Mitch to do a Q&A about the ASAP Science book.
Whoa!
So I took questions from Twitter and Instagram. Thank you to everyone who submitted them. And we'll be asking those. What's up, guys?
Not much.
Not much. We're excited to see what everyone thinks of the book and answer all your burning questions.
Yeah,
oh, do you guys want to know what the book club snack?
Yeah, what's the book club
I'm
snack?
starting.
It's beans!
Okay.
To celebrate my favorite chapter of the book, Are Silent Farts More Deadly?
Okay, I can fart right now. Let's do it.
Alright,
Yeah,
let's
do
eat
it.
some beans and fart.
Does anyone have a can opener? Okay, first question. When you first started the ASAP Science channel, was making a book something that you had always aspired to?
No, definitely not. Did you?
No, I don't think so. I think we love science. I don't think I ever thought I'd write a book.
In my life.
But definitely once we started going, we started realizing, hey, these are kind of being written just as chapters would be.
Yeah, like it's also like we didn't ever expect our YouTube channel to become so big.
True,
so it's
yeah.
like that's why we didn't really expect
Very
to
low
write
expectations for everything.
Yeah.
So.
But no, we never expected to make a book, and it did really start to make sense. And we thought that the animation would be really easy to make for a book as well, which it did not end up happening. It was much different and much harder. But it was like a nice challenge for us. And now that we have made a book, it's just kind of like, it's just crazy. Like, this is so crazy!
It's so
weird.
What chapter was your favorite to write?
I think I need to look at this. My brain doesn't work properly. I feel like we always forget. I'm gonna look through the table.
I like the one about brain freeze only because I like suffer from migraines horribly, and so it was kind of like stemmed out of the fact that they were thinking about how they can use brain freeze to like study headaches and like treat migraines.
Okay, my favorite chapter I think is why does time feel faster as we age?
Yeah, that's cool.
Because that's a question I've always thought about, and now that I'm getting older, feel the effects of how come I can remember so much vividly when I'm younger, but now every year flies by like crazy, and they are all meshing together and feeling the same thing. And it's kind of a cool answer in the book. I don't want to spoil it, but there's some answers to how you can fight against that feeling and find a way to feel like time is going slower now that you're older. So
like traveling, we're about to go to Japan on Wednesday.
Oh yeah!
Guys, I'm nervous.
We're all nervous.
All right, next question. How long did it take to write the book, and what were your roles in creating it?
So I think it took like a year and a half, right?
Well, not to write it. I think about a year to write it. Like the whole process, I think, was a couple of years because it took a while to sort of get everything rolling, and even the process of like making the physical book and drawing. So we wrote it all first before we drew all the pictures, and that maybe took within a year, and then we took another sort of half year to draw it all out and design it and all that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but I think I kind of count that as writing the book because the book is so image heavy that the text is only a small, like the images are so important.
That's true.
Like I think it was like a year and a half in the actual creation of the book, but it was done in October, and then it was just sort of like waiting for it to be published, like thinking about promotion and like all these different aspects that you don't really think about when you're like, I'm gonna write a book.
Yeah, and even just the whole process of like getting it proofread and stuff is all part of this ongoing process. Plus we're trying to like keep the videos up and keep everything up, so it was a long time that it took.
Jess did lots of drawings in them, and you can tell they're
Jess drawings are the best ones.
Yeah, you can tell they're Jess drawings because they have like the nice thin marker. Obviously, she drew the naked man.
Yeah, that's the page you just smelled.
What's your favorite drawing in the book?
Oh.
I know.
This is another, I have to look through.
My favorite one, wait, can I find mine?
That you did.
Mine, it is one that I did.
Of course, it's one that Greg did.
Yeah, well. Oh, wow, guys.
Wait, it's the butt?
No, that's pretty funny too. This is the guy with the butt, but no, it's the guy, it's like the doctor putting on the gloves about to give you an enema. It's like, I'm about to shove my fingers up your butt.
Jess, what's yours?
Mine is actually this little tiny mosquito.
Oh yeah.
It's like right on this page. And you probably can't see it, but there's a little tiny mosquito in the corner, and I
did not
so
know that was
Did you know that?
Mine's the egg. Just the circle ones over here. Those ones, I'm not sure who drew them, but they're just great oval eggs. And
drawing an egg is hard.
It is.
How did it feel to see the book in a bookstore for the first time?
It was weird. Wait, where was the first time? It was in Barnes & Noble. Where was the first time we saw it in the bookstore?
Well, people were sending us pictures because the book in Canada came out early in stores.
Oh yeah, and you hunted it down.
Yeah, which apparently is sort of normal. Once it gets put into bookstores, once they get the package, they're allowed to put it out.
But even Grace Helbig said about her book, she's like, in Canada, it came out a week early.
Yeah.
So like, us Canadians were eager to read.
And even people were getting it mailed to them and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were
Amazon,
like,
thanks
the
a
book's
lot,
not
Amazon.
out? No, it was Indigo in Canada.
Oh, Indigo.
And so that was weird, but then Jess went and I think saw it first in the store and sent us a photo, and then I don't know where the
It's
first
kind
time
of
we
weird though,
saw
like
it.
you've been staring at it for so long, like you've been seeing it for so long, like it is really cool to see it in the bookstore. It's kind of like surreal, but it's also sort
surrounded
of
by
like,
other books.
oh, there's our book. Like, how'd that get there? That's the thing that should be on my desk.
I know, and I always feel embarrassed like looking at it. I feel like everyone knows, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
that, like we're being like selfish and only came to a bookstore because our book's there. And like we're just like,
Which
oh,
is
there
usually
it is.
what it is. We're like, a bookstore!
Yeah,
We're
like, there's
"Oh,
the
good,
book, and
it's
then
on
they
the
just
shelf."
see us looking at one book for like 10 minutes, and they're like, okay, bye.
I'm always really loud, like, that looks crap! You should buy that!
How was meeting your fans on book tour?
It was awesome.
That was the best part, I think. Because we're always locked up in this room, so it was really nice to finally meet people and realize you turn numbers into actual people, and then it just blows your mind that these people are real, that you're real, and then you come and see us and say hi. I think that's
Yeah, like it was the first
one
time
of
we'd
the
ever
most
really
rewarding.
done that too. Like we'd never really like met people in that capacity. So it was like it was moving and really exciting, and like to see and the stories that people told us and the things that people gave us. It was so surreal. It's still really surreal. It feels like a dream that like happened. So I think it's obviously something we should do more of because we obviously enjoyed it so much. And essentially the first time we ever met people who actually like consistently watched our
they were fans
and then
of the
seeing them
show, and
holding
they
the
were fans of the book.
Yeah, it was
Super
very
fans.
moving. Yeah.
What were some of the really stressful parts about making this book?
Timing, having to balance our channel and the ASAP Thought channel and the book. It was sort of just like brain scatter McGee. You'd be like drawing an image and you'd be like drawing something for the video, and then you'd be like writing an ASAP Thought, and it's just like, it was just another piece of the puzzle that made things like more confusing. But it was really enjoyable.
Okay, so I know it probably seems like a bit of a blur, but do you have any memorable moments?
It was hard to focus on the images. Sometimes the images were blurry. That was my fault. Mitch would be like, "These are blurry!"
Yeah, a lot of time after we
Wow.
had drawn them and then deleted them and put them on the computer, but then yeah, we had just focused improperly on them.
It's just weird, like you're drawing these
Redraw
things
them.
and sending them off to these people. It was weird, it's like all done online. Like we didn't even like meet, when we finally met our publisher after like a year and a half of talking to them like every week. She like came up to us and we're like, hi, how are you? And she's like, I'm your publisher. Like, we don't even see them, we're just talking to them on the phone, talking, emailing, like sending things over email. So that was one blooper. When I drew that like Mona Lisa thing, I remember one day I was like, I'm just gonna like effing
That's good.
make a painting with this shit. And so I just like drew a really big, that was like a standout image I remember drawing, because I remember like literally like standing back and like using micro markers and like scribbling and being like, I'm just gonna, you know, make a painting with these micro.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. Like the weirdest thing about whiteboard drawings is that they're all gone. Like we don't have, we have pictures of them, but we don't. If we had drawn them on
like
paper or whatever, we would have
Snapchat.
had like physical records. Yeah, it's like the Snapchat version of YouTube.
It's
Or
actually a
of
giant
art.
contemporary art piece about how things disappear and like how nothing.
I mean, they're printed now at least.
So that's all the questions I got for you.
Now got.
Alright.
Do you guys want to know what the next book was?
Yeah, we're gonna read it while we
What is it?
travel. I'm so excited.
I really wanted to not read any more books by old white straight men.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
Well, actually, no. I guess your book is by white gay men.
Yeah, that's
A little bit of
Don't
diversity.
Don't call us all Jess.
We're young,
We're
gay
young,
men.
awesome.
Young, cute gay men.
Thank you. It's on our
But yeah, let's get some more diversity.
Yeah,
out there.
so
And some women, please.
the next book is The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks
Cool.
by Rebecca Skloot.
Amazing.
It's a book about racism, about cancer, about scientific ethics. I'm really excited to read this one. I've heard really good things. It was recommended by you guys on our Reddit page. So yeah, let's read this.
Let's do it.
I'm excited. We'll be reading it while we travel together and talking about it on the train.
So follow along on our Reddit. It's right there. And follow us on all of our forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, blah, blah, Instagram, you know.
Snapchat now.
Oh yeah, and Snapchat. You can also follow my personal Twitter, which is where I talk mostly about book club stuff. The hashtag is ASAP Book Club, and my Twitter is right there. So thanks so much for hanging out with us today. That was really nice.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for all the questions. We'll hope to answer more in another video.
And we'll see
we're
you
excited.
on Saturday for the vlog!